list here. We have 8 athletes in the field out here. Colby Stevenson's in the lineup. He got a medal in slopestyle that day. He also has 2 wins when it comes to Knuckle Huck. But one that you wanted to point out here, we have a rookie. That's Kura Koivisto. And there was a pretty sick social media post that was pretty paramount in helping him get here to Aspen.
Yeah, I think that's what's so cool about Knuckle Huck. You don't need the biggest jump. It's all possible. So somebody like Kura, you can see him come from out of nowhere. He's an X Games rookie. Maybe he wouldn't be in this event for slopestyle or big air, but because of social media and Instagram and his home mountains and back in Finland, he's doing these kind of Knuckle Huck tricks on the regular. Take a look here, and it's stuff like this that you see from these athletes that makes them into stars, not only on the internet, but us at X Games, we're taking a look, we're catching his eye, he's catching our eye, and next thing you know, here he is at X Games Knuckle Huck looking for a medal.
Well, he is the lone rookie in the field of the 8. 5 of them have medals in this event. We have 3 different gold medalists in the field. We talked about Colby having 2 and Alex having 2. You've also got Jesper Shatter has 1 as well.
We didn't even talk about him. He is really flipping awesome, and I mean that in the most flippin' way. He's going to do a lot of flips out here tonight.
Yeah, that gold medal for him, or gold knuckle back then, came into 2023, and you see those numbers going across the bottom of your screen there. That's courtesy of our friends over at Stake. Those are the favorites. Those are the odds, if you will, on who they think is going to be the favorites to take gold here in men's ski knuckle huck. So this is a jam session. You're not going to see scores. It's going to be a live ranking. You're just going to see the names jumping around on the leaderboard as we go through this out here tonight. And we are about to get underway. We started off with a Canadian from Quebec. This is Edouard Theriault.
Enjoy, one of the styly guys out there. Used to compete in slopestyle and in big air here. Has some of the biggest tricks, but also some of the best style. Love to see him having fun with the friends there. He was just toying with that knuckle. We're going to see a lot of things tonight. We're going to see butters, taps. I love that he's grabbing while sort of dragging the tips on that knuckle. So extra flavor and just so smooth. Hands always at the side. If you haven't seen this kid ride urban rails in Quebec, you better check it out because he's so smooth.
Okay, you can see the time session has started there, 20 minutes on the clock and counting down. Tormod Frostad, this will be the 3rd event he's competed in out here this weekend. He had a little bit of a rough go. Big Air the other night was looking at potential medal. It got taken away from him in the last round of runs. Looking for redemption here.
Oh, similar to the kind of tricks we saw from him in Big Air. He was doing those nose butter double bios off the jump, which is, it's a knuckle huck trick that he brought into Big Air proportions. And here, look how long on the tips of the skis, diving forward, spinning around to switch. So smooth. I mean, this is just fun. And you can tell compared to like the Big Air where there's dejection if you don't land your run good. Like everybody's got a smile on the face, cheering for each other. This is a vibes event here at X Games.
Yeah, despite that situation the other night, he has been all smiles all weekend long. Coming your way right now, this is Innsbruck, Austria's Daniel Bacher. He owns a bronze medal in Big Air. His best finish in knuckle huck is 5th from last year.
Oh, getting that fresh pal. Again, we got 8 to 10 inches overnight last night. If you carve to the edge of that course, you might be able to find some leftovers.
Tormod Frostad finds himself at the top of the leaderboard here early on.
Watch that, dragging the tails. Then look which grab he does here. Reaches across with the left hand to grab that right ski. Extra flavor, the poles are long. You know he's having fun.
Daniel Bacher going to slide into that number 2 spot again. No scores, just live rankings. So now we're going to take a look at our lone X Games rookie. He's got 2 of his biggest role models. One is his big brother Uko, and the other one just happens to be you, Tom Wallish.
Whoa, no, that's on research?
That is.
I am a big fan of this guy. Okay, there's definitely a double cork in there. But again, he's spinning into the knuckle, tailing off. We're going to have to, every year, I'm like, hey, there's not really names for these tricks. You can describe them, but there's not a blatant name for this. Switch 3 in, then kind of tail butter pops. Does he get this all the right way around? I don't know how he does that. I mean, that's like a switch double cork 9 with no airtime. So impressive.
Yeah, and if you're new to knuckle huck here at the X Games, there's no lip, there's no jump to this. You're coming off the landing of the last set here on what is the slope style and the Big Air course. as we take our first look at two-time Knuckle Huck gold medalist Colby Stevenson.
Oh, Colby Stevenson already with a silver medal in slopestyle today. They were here to compete in slope at like 8:30 this morning. He's been at the venue all day, so the energy level, the stoke to keep it going is so impressive. Definitely slammed a couple cans of Monster to keep him going this day. Look at this, corked, then I don't know if he quite butters or bounces, but like snow flying.
Combo, I'd call it the butter bounce.
There's butter BBs going everywhere tonight. Another look at this tap. So butters off that first little initial knuckle or jump off to the side, and then really gets the tips down, just bounces only off the tip. That's something cool. Instead of the whole ski touching, he's really like utilizing tip and tail, flexing the ski, showcasing everything about it.
So Kura Koivisto moves to the top. Colby Stevenson going to slide into the bronze medal spot here. Jesper Shatter in 15 prior X Games starts, no medals. He got his first one in his 16th X Games start. It was here in 2023 in this event, and he took home a gold.
Oh, Jesper. Skis blowing off on that one, unfortunately. Maybe just caught a little too much of a knuckle sandwich on there.
That's okay with the format jam session here. You got plenty of attempts at it here.
A lot of attempts as we take another look. Corks, then I think he's looking to tap with just one ski, sort of a Japan grab tap, and yeah, a little bit of carnage forever there.
Bounced up from that one pretty quick. Got one shoe in one hand and just riding away on the other and get ready to head back up to the top. Juho Seistamonen. He walked away last year with a bronze medal in this event. His prior appearance was in 2024, where he settled for 6th.
He's got some speed. This could be something massive. There's a double cork.
Just see how deep into the landing that he went?
I mean,
it's almost to the parking lot.
He's just laying it out, airing it out. That's not most of the knuckle hucking you're going to do at your home resort. You're definitely trying to land at the top of the knuckle, maybe do a butter. He is taking it from the early up of that and then going so far down. You'd think it'd be low impact when you're not hitting the jump, but when you go really far down the landing, it starts to build in momentum, and that nose butter double cork 1080. Shout out Henrik Harlow for bringing that trick to the scene originally.
He was almost down to the last die line there. It'll put him in 4th for now. Again, no scores, live ranking. It's the rookie Kura Koivisto sitting in that top spot right now with Tormod Frostad and Colby Stevenson rounding out the top 3. Alex Hall coming in hot here, coming off of a performance in slopestyle where he earned a medal this afternoon.
I'm confused. Switch right, tail butter, pretzel 360. We got to take a look at this. Look, spins to the right. You think he's going to go that way. Immediately starts going back to the left. So does about a 180 or maybe only just a 90-degree rotation to the right and then fully reverts in the air. I'm going to have to take it up with some of the physics majors we've been talking to this weekend, because that did not make sense.
That medal that he earned in slopestyle, it was a bronze. Oh, and he puts himself in the top spot here. By the way, with that medal he earned earlier in slopestyle, that puts him at 13 medals. He's now one shy from tying Henrik Harlow for most ski medals overall. So if he's able to medal here tonight, he will then be tied with Henrik Harlow. So we go back up to the top for attempt number 2 here. It is a jam session, but they will ski in the order of the start list here. Edward Terrio in for attempt number 2, going deep into the landing and keeps it upright, Tom.
Enjoy. Like the carve out too, so much flavor. He's got the cayenne pepper in his socks tonight because that one was spicy. That's how you keep your feet warm. You know about that, Jimmy. Cayenne pepper in the socks. That's how you stay warm.
I was trying to keep my composure when you threw that one out there, but well done, sir.
Look at that. It's a switch double cork 1080, but of course, it's butterific off the takeoff. I mean, the butters is what started the knuckle huck movement. It's all that flavor of using the tips and tails of your skis and adding it.
Edward jumps into the medals here with just about 12 and a half left to go here right now. So Hall, Koivisto, and Terrio, your top three. Here comes Tormod Frostad. He's just on the outside of the medals right now. He just got bumped down to fourth after that last run by Edward and going deep as well. Thought he was going down.
I did not think he was going to land that. That was so high impact, going so far. Diving off that lip, and just, you could tell, he gets the grab and then is just like, oh boy, this is going deep. Gets a grab there, comes around. He's done with the rotation about 15 feet off the ground, just trying to open up and like, I'm falling out of the sky. Little airplane turn, carve out on the way.
See if he can bump back up with the ranking. Have to look to the next run there. Daniel Bacher, we talked about him in fifth in this event last year. What we didn't talk about in the last run was that he went off a man ramp last year. Do you remember that whole little debacle?
I do remember that. Man ramp was out here. We're missing him this year. Oh, no!
Just bounced and gets right back up. So if you're sitting at home and you're wondering what is man ramp, that's basically a guy in overalls and a sleeveless t-shirt that laid on his back on the top of the knuckle with a sign or a piece of board. I forget exactly what it was.
A piece of wood.
And then Daniel launched and then rode off of that piece of wood and then tricked off of man ramp last year.
Oh, just on the tails for so long and then trying to get a rodeo out of that. Oh man, bodied on the landing. Maybe just like caught the tail a little bit as he's sort of dragging the tails across that. That one was brutal to watch.
Yeah, you could see the reaction. That one stung. Got a face full of snow on that one, so hopefully he can get back up on top and continue throughout the rest of this jam session. Kura Koivisto, our lone rookie in the field from Finland. He was in the top spot till Alex Hall went.
I think he wants to get back in that top spot. If I know Kura,
look at the windup.
Okay. This guy has got some style. Spinning in and then the switch sort of overflip. I mean, he's been doing these Knuckle Huck tricks all fall, at home in Ruka, in Finland, here in Snowmass, here this week, watching the events, and also just Knuckle Hucking. I don't know, the skis caught up on that one too in the middle. Tucks it over, maybe looking for the grab and thought he was gonna go a little bit further down, but we got a little ski Matra D there on the outrun. You see when their hands dive like that, it's like a waiter serving up.
You called it. He wanted to get back on that top spot, and he does. He overtakes Alex Hall. We're under the halfway point here. We're just under 10 minutes. How huge would that be if the rookie walks out of here with gold?
I mean, that's the name of the game usually here at X Games these last couple years. Rookies, alternates, getting in and walking away with gold.
We mentioned that Colby Stevenson has 2 golds in this event. He took gold at the inaugural Knuckle Huck for men's ski back in 2020 here in Aspen.
As a rookie.
Oh yeah, that was a rookie performance that year. And then he got it again in 2024. Whoa. Is that a hand drag on that one? Did I see a hand drag?
I saw a hand drag and I saw some flair on that landing with the arms. Colby joining the new wave movement on that outrun. Dove forward. Instead of, you see a lot of cork hand drags, this is a misty hand drag. Got a whole grip of snow on that knuckle. Comes around and watch these hands.
By the way, we mentioned that rookie performance for him with the gold at Knuckle Huck. He got it in slope style that year as well, so it was double gold for him.
Double gold as a rookie. I mean, the rookies kind of have been having their way.
Colby Stevenson jumps up into the medals. He's in a silver medal spot right now with Alex Hall sliding to bronze. Here comes Jesper Shatter.
Oh, Jesper, the crowd favorite. You might not hear it at home, but the crowd is going absolutely berserk for that one. Switch backflip. I think we call that one the backpack grab. Over the shoulders, reaching back. Look at this. Did he reach over his back and get those tail grabs? Yes, he did. That is just generally absurd. There he is. Yeah, show us that grab. How do you do that, Jesper? Instead of unrealistic, that was unrealistic.
Just at 7.5 minutes as Juho Seistemoinen makes his way back in.
Here we go. Juho Seistemoinen. No! The goggles come off! I'm out of my chair. Triple front flip. Call that one the fireball. Goggles are gone. Don't need them. Who needs them? Leave them behind. He was flipping so fast his goggles flew off of his head. Look at this. Front flip. Then tucks off the knuckle. Double front flip. Goggles gone. No problem. Juho, welcome to X Games.
That was mental. Sorry, I bailed out on you for a second there. My mic went down, so I had a little bit of technical difficulty there. Didn't mean to leave you hanging.
Hey, that's all good. It's snowing out here. The crowd's going nuts. It's hard to stay.
Juho just jumped up into silver.
Okay.
So that bumps Alex Hall out now. Remember, Alex is chasing that 14 medals overall, trying to tie Henrik Harlow for most ski medals overall, but the rookie's still sitting in the top spot. Alex Hall coming up next. We're just under 6.5 left to go here in the event. This one's going to get real interesting.
This might be the longest grab ever done at X Games because he's been holding it for a long time. Oh!
Dangerously close to the snow fence on that one.
I mean, I do say in slopestyle and big air, the judges really like to see you hold your grabs a long time. I think Alex took that advice from me and the judges a little too literally with that 20-second long nose grab into that buttered out cork 9. I mean, he almost went off course. We almost lost Alex Hall on that one.
I was to say, with that camera angle, he was dangerously close to that snow fence, and he's done it. He got bumped to silver, he got bumped to bronze, then he got bumped down. Now he's back on top of things with 5.5 and counting down left to go, and we go back to the top of the run order. I don't know if we'll get another round of runs. This may be it. We'll just have to see. We're playing the time game right now, Tom.
Yep, watching the clock. These guys keep cruising, keep rolling quick. We could.
Edouard Theriault, he was in there in the top 3. He now finds himself in that number 5 spot as time becomes the factor here in men's ski Knuckle Huck.
Oh, that tweak! Switch. Butter to the bio, and then absolutely tweaking that grab. Watch this on the takeoff. Bio out of the butter, and then it's right here. Whoop. Tweak with the hips. Another super stylish move from Ed Joy.
Coming up on 4.5. That's not going to change the standings. Is it? Oh, yeah, he does. He jumps back up.
Okay.
He does jump back up. So he jumped up 2 spots. He was in 5th there. He now finds himself back into the medal. So Juho, who comes up later in the run order, now on the outside looking in as we take another look at Tormod Frostad.
Tormod. Switch tail butter into the double bio. This is a big air trick.
Listen to this crowd after every hit.
They're going nuts. I mean, and I would be too. I guess I am. I'm losing it out here as well. This is not the trick you're supposed to do with minimal air off a knuckle. This is a World Cup winning big air trick from this year. I mean, it is so creative, so unique. Just a huge rotation there to... I mean, I can't stop. I can't stop watching, looking.
We're under 4 minutes here.
Okay.
Daniel Bacher down there in that number 8 spot. So Edouard Theriault holding on to Braun. Oh, laying himself out.
Little shuffle on that.
Oh, Tormod. It was a late ranking for Tormod. Tormod does jump up. Tormod's into the medals here.
This is the turnover at the top 3 spots here. This could go any way. So
the rookie just slides down to bronze. This round, it's just a chess match right now.
Yep.
It's just everyone's up in the ante. Speaking of the rookie, here he comes. We saw him take the lead in run 1. He reclaimed it in run 2. Will he keep the trend going here in attempt number 3?
Oh! A lot of variation, different tricks every time. We saw that overflip from Kura off the knuckle. Here we're seeing the hand drag, so between the butters, the bounce off the knuckle, and then here using the hands as well. No poles on Kura, grabbing that snow, gets around that cork 5 out. A lot of different variations.
Okay, 2.5 minutes left to go. We're halfway through the field, so there's 4 skiers left to go. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Will we get back up to the top for another round, or will this be the official end? We'll get you word when it comes down to us, but here comes Colby Stevenson. Colby sitting in that 6th spot now.
Oh, Colby Stevenson. Somehow he's in 6th, and the reason is because everybody out here, all of these guys are absolutely throwing down, but some of these tricks, look, off the noses on that takeoff over there, then hits that tail straight into the cork. I mean, just so impressive to be mid double cork like that and then get those tails tapped in the middle.
Well, we're getting close because I just saw the gold case come into the venue with the gold medal. It is officially in the house. We're getting close to handing that thing out. Here comes Jesper Shatter, attempt number 3.
Oh, Jesper. I told you, he's pretty flippin' awesome, and he's showcasing it right there. The underflip in, then that switch backflip out, totally upside down. Quick bounce on there, then let's get back upside down again. This is just always hands at his side, that guy.
Just so casual in that rotation. It puts that so deep into that landing. So we're down to 2 left to go in the run order here.
If they're quick. Let's get one more, guys. Let's get up there quick.
Hoping for. Everyone's having fun. The crowd's loving it. Juho Sleistamonen now finds himself in that 6th spot as well. Colby Stevenson jumped back into the medals, by the way.
Juho Sleistamonen, we saw the triple front flip, lost the goggles, must have got him back, put him back on his head and lost them again. We need to get this guy a better goggle strap, or maybe he's got to put him under, old school. Double cork wrapped up with the nose butter 14.
These are just flapping in the breeze right there. Alex Hall sitting in the driver's seat as of right now. Again, chasing a record here tonight. He earned his 13th medal earlier today in slopestyle. If he gets a 14th here tonight, tying Henrik Harlow for most ski medals overall as he's on approach to the knuckle.
Oh, Alex Hall doing Alex Hall things. Just, it looks too easy for him. Not doing just something flipped. It's always a butter of some kind. It's always something special on this knuckle. Spins in, then really gets off the noses. That's not just a bounce using the skis or jumping. He's really using the sort of camber of the ski to pop off that nose into that switch 7. Hard to imagine he can move around other than being in first, so.
Was there still time on the clock? We haven't officially gotten word yet if they're getting up level. They're going back up to the top.
I love it.
I was hoping that would happen. The time clock's gone, but you never know. So here we are. If they're looking up top and they're zooming in on Edouard Theriault, that tells me they're going to let everybody have one more round of runs. And why not? Everyone's loving this. It's all about fun. It's all about having a good time. The crowd's feeling it's a packed house. Here we go. Final runs underway. Mid-ski Knuckle Huck.
Oh, gigantic Joy. There's just double corks going down. This is not your average knuckle at your home hill. This is a huge knuckle here at X Games Aspen, and they're taking it so big off the noses into the double cork, making a big air out of that knuckle. I mean, there's no landing left. It's starting to go from down all the way to flat down there where Ed Joy was landing.
So if you're watching at home and you see that time clock run out to 0, we do finish out the run order, so each one of the competitors gets the same amount of runs. Tormod Frostad, he's in a silver medal now, so kind of in the same spot that he was in last night when it came down to big air, hoping that this one hangs on. Edouard jumps up to 4th, but not enough to get into the medals.
Oh, super smooth and stylish there. Switch tail butter, then looking to get the noses down on the knuckle. Having fun. Look at this, the camaraderie between these two, filming together a lot, as well as this guy, Daniel. They're always out there together.
Here comes Daniel Bacher from Austria. 4th and final attempt.
Oh, that's what he was looking for earlier when we saw that huge crash. Able to get up and get back out there. I think he wanted a bit more tail drag on his tails there, but into the rodeo and stomping it.
Good to go when you're ready.
So now, Kuro Koivisto, he was in the top spot.
for a while there.
Came back in round 2, jumped back into that spot, and by virtue of what we saw happening at the end of round 2 and into round 3, he slides all the way down to that 6th position, but it's not over till it's over. This is still very much up for grabs.
Whoa, Kura! I don't think I've ever seen a trick like that done on the knuckle. Double overflip. So landing on that knuckle switch and diving forward, watch this. Revert, slides the skis, then gets switch, and then just sort of double, he can loop double, switch double, overflip out. Gets that landing somehow.
Take time to do that without having a lip. There's no transition. Is this going to be enough? Is this going to slide it back up into the medals? We'll have to wait and see here. Colby Stevenson coming your way next, looking at a bronze medal right now. I didn't see his name move yet, but some of these have been moving around, coming in a little late. Again, judges having these conversations down there in the booth. And Kura's done it! He's in third, which puts Colby in 4th. But hold on, Colby just put another one down.
That was psychotic. Look at this. Nose butter, then just starts spinning, gets that off Japan grab, and spinning to win, even in the Knuckle Huck, but so smooth with the off Japan there. Colby Stevenson does not, he didn't even know yet he was bumped off the podium, but you know he was fighting for that gold medal spot.
Yeah, you didn't even see that ranking come in until he was about ready to take off in that last hit, but here's Jesper Shatter.
Oh. Multiple taps on that knuckle. Hitting the tip, hitting the tail.
Oh, Colby Stevenson just jumps back into silver, so Kura has been bumped out, so the rookie is not going to medal. Tormod Frostad's going to be on the bubble, so it's Alex Hall, Colby Stevenson, and Tormod Frostad. Oh, my goodness. Hold the phone, everybody. Coming back in. Here comes Juho Seistemonen.
These tricks are starting to get ridiculous, and again, he lost more than the goggles on that one. Both skis off on that one, as that crash is not gonna help up his ante. I mean, Alex Hall, he's the guy.
Sitting in that top spot, it appears this will be the victory lap. Tormod Frostad is going to hang on, and he's going to get his medal out here tonight. It didn't happen last night. It was a crusher for him. He was looking at a bronze. He got bumped out in the end. He's going to get that bronze out here tonight. But Alex Hall is going to end up taking home his 3rd X Games ski Knuckle Huck medal, or gold medal.
And really the trick for me, that first thing, Woodsy was over here. We were talking about it. It's like a cork minus 180. He's really reverting, pretzeling. He like undoes the spin.
And you know what else? That's going to do it. At 14, he's now officially tied with Henrik Harlow. That's most ski medals overall at the X Games.
This one's for the crowd. Just makes it look easy.
A double medal day for him. It was a bronze in slopestyle earlier today. Now he walks out of here with a gold, his 3rd Knuckle Huck gold.
Pretty soon he's gonna have one for each knuckle on at least one hand. 3 Knuckle Huck gold medals. There's that -degree rotation. He's really doing a complete pretzel. The longest nose grab ever done in X Games history right there. And as well, that butter into the cork and just the hands, so smooth, so put together. Makes it look effortless. But everybody tonight, I mean, I wish we had 8 medals to hand out for how absolutely incredible all that action was. Too fun to watch.
And that gold medal got an upgrade here for 2026. It's got a shiny new case, and it's got some bling factor this year, Tom.
Wow. Gold case.
We had the same question the other day in women's ski knuckle Huck with Maggie. Do you think they get to keep the case, or do you just get the medal?
I hope you get the case.
That would be something to behold walking through the airport here in Aspen.
Wow, look at that thing around his neck. Back in the top spot.
Epic, thanks, Bob.
Colby gets the silver, and Tormod Frostad in bronze.
Yeah, I mean, what a great story for Tormod there after getting bumped out of that bronze in Big Air last night. It didn't go the way he wanted it to in slopestyle today, and here tonight. tonight. He hangs on to that bronze medal. That's his first X Games medal. Colby Stevenson with his 8th total medal. That's 2 for him today. Oh my goodness. That was an absolutely epic event out here tonight, Tom.
Insane, crazy Knuckle Huck action from the ski and more to come.
That's a wrap for us on the ski side of things over here. We've still got one more event coming your way tonight before we cap off day 2 of competition of 3 here at X Games Aspen 2026, driven by Jeep.